Hello, Moose here. I'm going to talk to you today about extended slide releases on the 1911 45 caliber semi-auto. Now, I'm going to show you two guns. The first gun I'm going to show you is a Remington 1911 R1S, and just for safety sake, I'm going to show you that the chamber is empty. Stick my finger in there, got it up inside the chamber, no bullet in there. There's also no clip in the magazine. You can see daylight through there. Don't need that in order to demonstrate the slide release. Also, I'm going to show you a Lama Max 1 LF. If we look up inside there, there's no bullet inside the chamber. Finger up in there, nothing there. And there's also no magazine in the bottom either. Okay, now some guns come with an extended slide release. If you look at the Lama 1911, you can see it right there. It comes out past the end of the grip, and it's a little bit it's got a nice taper to it, so it's easy to get in and out of a holster. So that's the extended slide release for the Lama. The Remington 1911 R1S did not come with an extended slide release. It came with the standard slide release, which is much shorter. This is what the standard slide release looks like, and if I hold it up next to the extended slide release, you can see the difference in length there. This ends right at about the beginning of your grip right there. So the bad thing about that is that with the standard slide release, you cannot reach this release with your thumb if you're holding onto the gun with one hand. So it's having the extended slide release not only gives you more leverage, but allows you to get your thumb in there on the hand that you're holding the gun with. Now, of course, the safest option is to hold the gun with both hands and release your slide with the thumb on your left hand. That's the safest option. But you don't always have the ability to do that. Sometimes you have to be able to release the slide with the hand that you're holding the gun with. Now, if you have the shorter slide release, then what you end up having to do is you have to reach your thumb up to where the release would be if it was a short one, which is right in front of the grip right here. To do that, you have to turn the gun sideways at an angle like this in order to release the slide. So that has some inherent safety problems. If you're loading a magazine and you release the slide with the gun turned to the side like this, for one thing, it's more difficult to you're not exactly keeping it at a safe angle away from you. You may not be keeping it at a safe angle away from others. Also, you're not holding on to the gun very well. This is not being held on very well. So if this gun were to accidentally discharge when you release the slide, and I'll explain how that happens in just a second, you could lose the gun and it could go out of your hands. If you could have a secondary shot fired after that could shoot you or somebody else. And how that happens is, if the gun's been used considerably, it's possible on semi-autos for the firing pin to get jammed in a forward position. So when you go to load in the next magazine and the next bullet, and the firing pin is jammed in a forward position, then what you'll end up with is full auto fire for all 7 rounds in your magazine. Now, that's why you want to have a good grip on the gun, at least with all 5 fingers when you release that slide. If you don't have a good grip on it with all 5 fingers, then you could possibly injure yourself or others around you. So always make sure you have a good grip on it, at least with 5 fingers, and you've got, or with, preferably with both hands. So the great thing about extended slide release, like I said, allows you to allows you to release the slide with one thumb. It's also very ergonomic. It also requires less pressure because you have more leverage on the slide release. The negative, at least with this brand, and the brand I bought was the Midway USA JTM Company extended slide release. Now it's a very plain looking slide release, so I show it to you right here. And the black doesn't exactly match the black on my gun, but it functions very well. The negative is that it sticks out quite a bit. If you look at it right there, you see it kind of sticks out quite a bit from the side of the gun. Now that could hang up in a holster, I guess. I haven't tried it, but you know, I've got big fat thumbs, and having a nice, great big fat lever at the end of the extended slide release is a good thing for me. So that's everything about extended slide releases. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message below. Thank you.